Welcome to our Mock Interview Pro series, where today we're diving into the world of industrial hygiene. If you're preparing for a role as an industrial hygienist, you've come to the right place. Let's get started by exploring how you can effectively collaborate with a team to tackle workplace hazards. Could you share an experience where you worked with a team to pinpoint and address a workplace hazard? This question helps the interviewer understand your ability to work collaboratively and your problem-solving skills in real-world scenarios. Let's break down some tips to help you nail this question. Think of a specific instance when you dealt with a hazard. Emphasize your role and contributions within the team. Walk through the steps taken to identify the hazard and implement a solution. Discuss the effectiveness of the solutions you applied. Wrap up with what you learned from that experience. Now, let's look at an example answer to help you craft your response.
In my previous position, our team noticed excessive noise levels in the manufacturing area. I took the lead in organizing a walkthrough to measure the noise and engaged employees for their insights. We then installed noise barriers, which effectively reduced noise complaints. This experience taught me the value of involving team members in every step of hazard identification.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for industrial hygienists. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Tell me about a challenging project where you had to balance safety requirements and production goals. This question aims to gauge your problem-solving skills and your ability to find a middle ground between safety and production needs. Here are some strategies to help you answer this question effectively. Choose a project that clearly involved both safety and production concerns. Explain the specific safety risks and production demands you faced. Describe how you came up with a solution that met both objectives. Share the outcomes, including any measurable results. Highlight any teamwork or collaboration involved. Let's review a sample answer to illustrate these points.
In one of my previous roles, we had to boost production by 20% while complying with noise exposure regulations. I collaborated with the production team to find quieter machinery and retrained staff on noise reduction techniques. This led to a 25% rise in production with a 15% reduction in noise levels.
Can you provide an example of how you communicated risks to employees or management in your past roles? This question is designed to assess your communication skills and how effectively you convey important safety information. Let's discuss some tips to help you prepare your response. Clearly identify and describe the risk. Tailor your communication style to suit the audience, whether it's employees or management. Use visual aids or examples to enhance understanding. Highlight the importance and potential impacts of the risk. Encourage feedback and questions to ensure clarity. Let's see a sample answer to help guide your thinking.
In a previous job, I crafted a presentation about the risks of chemical exposure. It was tailored for both management and floor employees, using graphs to show exposure levels. I stressed the potential health impacts and encouraged questions, ensuring everyone grasped the seriousness of the risks.
If you discovered hazardous material at work, how would you prioritize your actions? This question evaluates your decision-making skills and ability to respond effectively to hazardous situations. Here's a step-by-step guide to help structure your response. Quickly assess the type and extent of the hazardous material. Prioritize the safety of everyone by evacuating the area if necessary. Inform relevant authorities and stakeholders immediately. Take measures to contain the material and prevent further exposure. Document the incident and your actions for compliance and review. Here's an example to illustrate how you might respond.
First, I would quickly evaluate the type and quantity of the hazardous material. I'd then make sure everyone in the area is safely evacuated. Next, I'd notify emergency services and management and set up barriers to contain the material. Finally, I'd document every step taken for future review.
What steps would you take if an employee was exposed to a hazardous substance? This question tests your crisis management skills and ability to handle emergency situations effectively. Here are some tips to help you respond to this situation. Immediately assess the situation to ensure the employee is safe. Provide first aid or emergency care based on the exposure. Report the incident to supervisors and safety personnel. Document the exposure details and actions taken. Arrange a medical evaluation for the affected employee. Let's look at a sample answer for this scenario.
First, I would ensure the employee is moved to a safe area. I'd provide first aid and arrange for a medical evaluation. Then, I'd inform supervisors and document the incident, including the substance involved and all exposure details.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free, just grab it below.